This is episode number 3076 of the Who Cares News for Tuesday, April 28th, 2026. Who Cares News is a member of the Mouthful Media Podcast Network.
It's not fake news. It's not breaking news. In fact, it's news you couldn't care less about. It's the Who Cares News with your hosts, Van Camp and Morgan.
In today's episode of This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, Taylor Swift is now taking legal steps to protect her voice.
Oh?
Yep. Taylor just filed 3 new trademark applications with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. I'm sure her lawyers did. I don't think she walked in.
No, she
it's a team of lawyers.
Yeah.
2 for short audio clips of her speaking, and 1 for a specific image from her Eras tour.
Ooh.
Why? Because
I have a feeling I know why.
Does that have to do with AI?
Yes.
AI is getting a little too good at pretending to be people. We're talking fake songs, fake endorsements, even deep fake images that look way too real.
Look, it can do some amazing stuff, and it's not all the way baked yet. It's still incubating. AI is still incubating. So
true.
This is smart of Taylor, and other celebrities will probably follow suit.
Yeah.
That don't want to be recreated. As far as Van Camp and Morgan are concerned, we don't mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Clone us.
Yeah. Let us know what you come up with.
Yeah, really. I mean, we want to cut.
So anyway, evidently Taylor's already been targeted.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yes. I'm pretty sure I've seen Taylor AI stuff already. You know,
I have no doubt.
Stuff. Yeah.
The interesting part is that trademarking your voice is it's pretty much new territory. So experts say it could give her more power to go after anything that sounds
even similar,
confusingly similar.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
And it's even if AI generated and not copied from or actual recording.
Yeah.
So they're going after anything made up or real.
So last week I was in Las Vegas at the National Association of Broadcasters convention. There were 58,000 of us there, by the way, in Las Vegas last week. And I stopped by a couple of the AI voice places. I'm not going to mention their names. We're not going to give them any kind of free credit over the air. And they told me some amazing things. Like all I needed to do was bring them, or upload a little snippet of somebody's voice, and it could recreate the voice.
Wow.
And that's crazy when you think about it. I mean, it's like, wow. And, my biggest concern is that it would be funnier than I am. It's like, no, that's not fair.
Well, see, you can take... So let's say you have a recording of somehow, like either a voicemail or on tape or video or whatever,
anything.
Of a passed on loved one.
Oh, see, now that would be kind of cool. But then at some point you're like, yeah, but how much would they object to it? That would be my biggest thing. Now, Val Kilmer, we know Val's gone, God rest his soul. He and his family actively participated in recreating his likeness, voice and all, for a new movie, which is coming out. And he gave his blessing. And some people would do that. I mean, especially in his case where he could no longer speak. I get it.
But what if, let's say my dad, he passed on when I was a teenager, right?
Yeah, and if you had an audio of him, you probably could upload it to one of these AI companies and you could produce something. It would not be the same, obviously, but would it give you a good memory? I don't know.
I think it could be, depending on the person, I think it could get kind of creepy with blending fantasy into reality type. Okay, anyway. Other celebs are starting to follow suit after Taylor, trying to draw a legal line in the sand before things get out of control. So we've officially reached the point where you not only have to protect your image, you have to protect your voice from being stolen by a robot.
And video of you.
Welcome to the future.
Welcome to the future.
Turns out, Central Perk was not all laughs behind the scenes.
Really?
No, really. Lisa Kudrow says the Friends set had some seriously uncomfortable moments.
Huh.
Claiming male writers made harsh comments about the female cast.
Oh, no.
Including Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox.
Yeah, right.
During filming.
Yeah. Oh.
Lisa says insults could fly if a joke didn't land. And things got even weirder off camera with inappropriate conversations.
So the writers basically would kind of, under their breath complain about the actors for getting their lines wrong, and they would say sexist things about the girls?
I don't have the specifics.
Okay.
The Pacifics.
The Pacifics?
Yeah.
You don't have the Pacifics.
I don't have the Pacifics.
You don't have the Pacifics. Okay, Phoebe. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Lisa Kudrow, I just want to say this real quick. I tried to watch The Comeback from the beginning, the 20-year-old season. So this is a weird show in that it got not picked up for a long, long time. It did one season, then that was it. And then they thought, we'll do it again. And so they picked it up a few years later. They did another season. And then they just released a new season this year. The last season, she says. 20 years after the first season. Yeah. And I tried to watch the first season, and I'm like, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I've seen some of that, and
I don't know.
It's
hard to warm up to it. Because she's not a likable character.
She's not a likable character. At the same time, she's Phoebe.
But she's not Phoebe.
But she's not Phoebe, but she still has Phoebe mannerisms.
That's her own mannerisms. But,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Lisa Kudrow mannerisms. Yeah. Okay, all right.
It's a little odd.
It's a little odd. By the way, she's in a show on HBO called The Comeback. There you go.
So believe it or not, it's not the first time Friends has faced criticism.
Huh.
Definitely changes the vibe of those cozy reruns.
Yeah.
So the jokes were funny, but backstage, maybe not so much.
Yeah. That's not cool. Not cool, guys. But it was a different time.
Well, if she's talking about it now, there's also a chance that, might hear more about that.
Maybe.
Maybe not,
Yeah.
Hey, that surprise Coachella performance this month.
Which one?
Madonna brought Sabrina Carpenter on stage.
One. Yes. Wearing, their night clothes.
Yeah. Evidently, it's...
Why do I sound like an old man?
They made a duet
like an old
together.
Man? You girls, you cover up. You're on stage there, walking around in your lingerie. I feel like Hank Hill. I feel like Hank Hill. Would you go put on some clothes? Jeez. I know what they were doing.
If I ever stood in a room and you told some female to put on more clothes, and it wasn't your daughter,
well, that's the thing. See,
I would go take your temperature.
Anyway. So Sabrina Carpenter and Madonna walked out.
They have a duet now
on Coachella.
They're putting out a duet,
and they didn't kiss though.
No.
See, like Madonna and Britney Spears did 30 years ago. I think that's what Madonna was trying to recreate, was that whole vibe.
Probably. It didn't happen.
Both in their night clothes.
Well, Madonna's old enough to be her grandmother.
That's
probably.
right. I know that. She was old enough to be Britney Spears' mom at the time.
Mom is bad enough, but it's like her grandmother.
I got it. I got it.
Geez.
Anyway, so they're doing a duet.
With really questionable plastic surgery, I might add.
Yeah, of course. But
anyway, drops this Thursday.
Okay.
And the unexpected pairing. People were buzzing after the festival.
Yeah, sure.
Now they're leaning into that energy with full release.
Yeah, but
the track is also set to appear on Madonna's upcoming album, Confessions 2, later this summer.
And this is what she did with Britney Spears. They did a song together. So if anybody wants to remember.
You were trying to say something, but I just kept barely.
No. I was fine. I said my piece. Put some clothes on. 2 weekends in a row. Put some clothes on. All right, more Who Cares tomorrow. Have a great day, and
that's all the news you could care less about for today.
Subscribe to the Who Cares News and never miss an episode. We're on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, iHeartRadio, or anywhere fine podcasts are heard. And check us out on Facebook, too. You can listen to our live broadcast every weekday at 8:45 a.m. Pacific on BossBossRadio.com.
That's a mouthful.